Hello everyone, and welcome to MPW Presents Never Let Go. I'm your host, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and tonight we have a history in the making match. 6 idols will be in the ring at the same time, all after one goal, and it's hanging above the ring here tonight. The bosses upstairs said that they had something for all of the idols except for Ty, unfortunately. They didn't sign their contract at that time. To anybody that lost the tournament for the Idol Division Championship, and here they are going to be going after one golden opportunity to be able to cash in and win or challenge to win the Idol Division Championship at any time, any place, anywhere in the MPW ring. We had Usaino enter first, and now TeaTheShiba enters in next. Usaino took T out in the second round semifinals in the tournament that our main event will be for the Idol Division Championship. Everybody has an opportunity at greatness, an opportunity at a free title shot at any point. They can cash in at any time. This is the golden opportunity that the bosses upstairs are giving to almost every idol. And this could make someone's career. This could change people's lives. It is a very important opportunity, especially for people who haven't quite got their shot at the title, keep getting to the end but not quite making it all the way there, as MamaInu makes her entrance. Lost in the first round against MintyClovers, was the first ever person to be pinned by MintyClovers in the ring. MamaInu was not able to make it past round 1, but could take this and shock the world. Many opportunities for anyone to pick up a win, especially in a ladder match. You have to keep track of everybody. 6 total competitors. You have to keep track of at least 5. Make your way to the top of that ladder, climb up, unhook the briefcase, and you will be the winner and have your golden opportunity. MamaInu has not really had any shots at the title or any title so far in her career. Could potentially see open weight championship bout at some point. We will have the open weight title being defended by Dragthulu tonight. Dragthulu will have to defend 2 titles tonight, or fight in 2 title matches tonight. He won't be defending, but he will be challenging for the Icon Division Championship. Could be the first champion to walk away with 2 titles. Potentially, we could see a little bit of an alliance between MamaInu and her actual daughter, TeaTheShiba. We'll see how many alliances are formed, how many people will team up, or if it's just going to be a full free-for-all. And I would say that one of the more dangerous competitors in this match is coming in. Rize, probably the most familiar with unorthodox matches and the ability to use her surroundings and weapons to her advantage. I would say if Rize picks up a win here, whoever comes out the Idol Division Championship better be on watch, as Rize could come out of anywhere and snatch that title. Rize's had some opportunities, but has always just come up a little bit short. Rize lost to T. Rize always seems to be put out of the runnings by T. Can't quite get a win over T. This could be an easy way to bypass that person that you just keep losing to. Literally anyone's game. You never know what's gonna happen. And a former Idols Division champion will be in this match as well. Came up a bit short against Shmeeps at our last premium live event. And is certainly looking to get that title back. Could be a perfect opportunity to get the golden opportunity. Draven surprisingly lost in the first round of the tournament. Draven had a bye, but said, I don't want to go out that way. I don't want to get an easy win, a free win. I will challenge anyone in the arena who thinks that they have what it takes to be Idol Division champion. And the newest signee, Tyranomaximum, took up the shot and surprising upset win against Draven, knocking her to this point. Which, I mean, if you're gonna lose your shot at the title, at least you get a shot at the title, right? A shot at a shot, per se. Definitely someone who knows how to win is Draven. Topping the charts since day one. I say that Rize would be incredibly dangerous with this title, but I imagine Draven would also be quite scary. Both the champion and the challenger of the Idol Division are going to be watching this match incredibly closely to see who gets this opportunity. They could even cash it immediately. They have as much time as I think the bosses upstairs will give them to hold on to this thing. They could cash tonight, make history. You would imagine that if someone like Glitchy potentially picked up this win, she might just pop it off instantly, because Glitchy has wanted a shot at this title since day one and is familiar with the champion Shmeeps and familiar with the former champion Draven. Glitchy lost to Sino in round one. Maybe he's going to look for some revenge there. But all six are in the ring. The golden opportunity hangs above them. Glitchy and Rize going after each other immediately. MamaInu picks up Usino for a powerbomb. Glitchy and Rize had an incredible bout where Glitchy just quite couldn't put Glitchy away there. Rize gets sent to the floor as well. Again, familiar with T. Draven and T. 3 people outside, 3 people inside. MamaInu trying to clear the ring. A lot of things to be keeping an eye out on and watching here. Draven makes her way back. There's multiple strategies for a match like this. What do? Do you just try to take out as many people, potentially expend too much energy so you're not able to climb? Or do you just try to immediately pull in a ladder and just go for it as fast as possible? T and Rize fighting it out on the outside as everybody else is in the ring. MamaInu and Glitchy, of course, battling it out with Draven. MamaInu going up top, but Usino's not too far behind. Was maybe looking to jump on Rize. Usino in control, but no. Rize and Usino, everybody are very familiar with each other at this point. Glitchy and Draven fighting it out on the outside in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. It looks like T has a chair here. Looks like she's looking to swing at Usino for fighting with MamaInu again, maybe? Thinking about the alliances here. Rize, the first to put a ladder into, all alone in the ring is Rize. Could potentially sneak it. Nobody seems to be watching as Rize is climbing up. Could be the fastest win ever. MamaInu throws T inside as Rize is pulling onto, knocks over the ladder and is dangling in a precarious situation, still holding onto the briefcase though. Nobody seems to be looking at her. She is dangling and falls to the floor. Could have landed directly on that ladder. Was very scary. Super kick. Lands T on that ladder. Rize was able to start working on unhooking the briefcase, but Draven knocked over the ladder getting into the ring, and Rize and T fighting at it. in the ring. As Draven runs in, backbreaker to MamaInu. Glitchy is arguably very scary in this match, considering that she is like half the size of the ladder. She only needs to climb like halfway up that ladder to be able to reach. Right, just giving a show to the French-Canadian commentators on the floor, does Draven to Usaino. Sling blade to MamaInu from T. It looks like that alliance didn't last. At the end of the day, it's everyone for themselves. Ripcord knee. Booty pump and moonsault lands on the ladder. Nobody was home. Rize tosses Glitchy out the ring, and now MamaInu is all alone. No, moves to the outside though. 3 ladders in play. MamaInu disciplining her daughter there. Back body drop to Usaino on the floor. That is no pat. Once again, Rize all alone. Draven lining up a ladder on the apron. Could be looking for something. Usaino making their way into the ring. Could potentially be looking to stop. Rize tosses over that ladder, making sure that Rize doesn't win. Powerbomb onto the edge of that ladder to Rize. Back body drop or atomic drop. No, I think reversed it there. Got out of there. What that ladder, MamaInu and T just fighting out what that ladder could potentially be doing. Poison Rana from T. All these ladders in play. Usaino in control in the ring. Goes for the crossbody, doesn't quite connect. Does Draven. MamaInu now has that chair that T used on Usaino. Scoop slam. Big boy sentai by Draven. Suplex onto the ladder by Glitchy. Putting a note on a German suplex by T in the ring. Holy, Rize and Glitchy have a history. Rize was sort of a hired gun for Glitchy. Drop kick by Usaino. Still in control in the ring. Rize is down. Usaino grabs the ladder. Oh, but Rize gets up. Kick to the head. Running DDT to the floor. We don't see it because the cameraman swaps it over to the ring. That's where the real action's going on. People trying to pick up this ladder, but nobody is able. Ooh, busted T open does Glitchy. Chopping away at Draven by Usaino. T is wearing a mask of crimson. Goes for a clothesline onto Draven. Draven blocks it. Russian leg sweep landing on the ladder. I don't know how much that worked out for Draven there. Big boy sent on by Draven. Everybody is in the ring. Never mind, Rize rolled out, but we're back to a populated ring. MamaInu and T going outside. Nobody's in the ring. MamaInu and Usaino see that opportunity, but not all. DDT onto the ladder by Usaino. Discus big boot. I mean, doesn't matter how many times you fight with your family, they're still your family, and T's not going to let Usaino get away with that. Neck breaker lands the back of the head on the ladder. Those are not the greatest landing pads. Unlike the Icon ladder match we had in our first ever pay-per-view. Ooh, sends Draven over to the ladder. This briefcase can be used at any time, and it looks like that briefcase is loose up there. Ooh, sends Usaino over. Draven still prone on that ladder. Back of the head, super kick by T. T sets up the ladder. And now Rize looking to stop T. Trying to hit her off the ladder. T has a hold of the briefcase here, but Rize's not going to let her unhook the briefcase. Electric chair drop, a kind maneuver by Rize, not just powerbombing her directly on the edge of that ladder. But MamaInu is up to her old tricks again and hits it on Rize. It's got a ladder. Draven has one set up right in the ring. Right in the center of the ring, Draven. MamaInu can't quite reach it. T, though, making her way. Draven could have it if anybody did anything. And no one is able to knock Draven off the ladder. And Draven has a golden opportunity at any point to pick up a shot at the Idol Division Championship. Sneaking the victory there. Shmeeps and her challenger, Minty, later tonight should be on watch as Draven has a shot once again at the title. We will move on to our next match of the evening. Stay tuned. All right, after that match, Draven has a golden opportunity at any point, can cash that in for the Idol Division Championship. Speaking of championship material, TheSleepyPengu makes his way and will be going into one-on-one contest for the Icon Division. TheSleepyPengu has had some opportunities for titles, just never quite gotten there. One of the highest ranking members of the Icon Division is TheSleepyPengu. Been on a little bit of a downward spiral, but has seemed to be picking it up maybe. Lost a match, was not pinned when Dragthulu and Unchained had a triple threat with him. Was the one that was not pinned, still did not pick up that win. Next match, speaking of Dragthulu, will be the MPW Openweight Championship match, so stay tuned. But TheSleepyPengu will be facing off against FlairZero. Any of these two could be in the Openweight Championship match. Again, I think Dragthulu might pop a blood vessel if Flair shows back up. It is 100% random. You could be working a double shift tonight, folks. We'll have to see. FlairZero coming in from work, getting that pay-per-view paycheck. Is FlairZero here to get work? FlairZero was this close. I know you can't see my fingers, but those sons of bitches are close. At a shot at the Icon Division Championship last month, lost to Unchained. And Dragthulu earned his shot this week, or this month, for the shot at the Icon Division Championship. These two have been so close. If only they had another opportunity here. They are ready to show off and show up and show out here. Potentially impressing the bosses upstairs. We'll have to see. You never know what's going on in the bosses upstairs minds and what they have planned. I've been hearing murmurs and rumors of some things that could potentially happen. FlairZero versus TheSleepyPengu. I could be wrong, but I feel like we don't see a match like this happen very often. Two very technical, savvy wrestlers going at it as they both, Sleepy runs out the gate, and Flair grabs him in a rear naked choke. Of course, way too early. Cuts off the airflow of Sleepy, maybe mocking the go to Sleepy by Flair, or the Sleepy hold rather, of TheSleepyPengu. Goes for an early pin, the first pin of the night. Kick out at 1. We have so many matches here for you tonight that are going to be historic and entertaining. I hope so. TheSleepyPengu working over the arm of FlairZero. Continues to work over that arm. It's going to make it hard for him to jump up for that below zero and grab the head effectively. Because if Flair doesn't grab the head for the below zero, he's just falling flat on his ass. These two just working over each other, taking it slow, controlling the pace of the match, making sure that you control the speed so you're not expending too much energy here. Flair sends Sleepy off the ropes and over the knee. Ooh, kick. DDT. And a release German suplex. Sends him across the ring, but Flair doesn't seem to mind. FlairZero has had a pretty notable career so far, having a lot of bouts against Dragthulu. Maybe Flair's looking for something else. Hasn't had many opportunities to spread his wings. He did have a shot at the Openweight Championship, which he did lose to Dragthulu. He hasn't quite been able to get those opportunities and just be the one. Flair goes up, and an elbow drop right on the upper chest of TheSleepyPengu, excuse me. Sleepy back in fourth contest here. Greg Flair down. Sleepy's had some shots. He was undefeated for a long time. And some say that maybe he's washed up after that loss against Merlin for the title. The 2 out of 3 falls. Some are saying that he's washed up. He can't do it anymore. He's too in his head. But I think Sleepy would feel pretty offended by those statements as he puts in the work every single day. He's in the gym before anyone else, and he leaves before anyone else. So we can get back to sleeping. He wakes up early and goes to bed early. Sleep is an important part of your routine, and Sleepy is going up. Penguins. Have you seen penguins fly? Well, how? Now you've today. Today you've seen a penguin fly. Crossbody to the floor. Very little padding. It seems like that every single big event we have, the bosses upstairs tell us to put less and less padding on the outside, which just makes going out here so much more dangerous. Snapmare. Ooh, scraping the boot over the eye. I could cut open the upper eyelid, blind you momentarily, give you that stinging sensation of dirt in your eye. 5 count. They have till the count of 10 to make it back into the ring, and Sleepy does. Flair looked like Sleepy maybe was going for something, but stopped it as Flair made his way up onto the apron. In the corner, knees up, but nobody's home as Flair takes advantage. Running Bulldog. Goes for the pin. Could this be an early pin? No, I mean, not really early, but a little too early to put anybody away there. Flair ducks under, jumps over, bumps him. Sleepy has the back of the neck of FlairZero off the ropes himself, bumps him. And now they're back to just brawling. Bare knuckle fisted brawling here. Sleepy using the ropes to get him up in the corner. Clothesline. Was able to connect in a double stomp. Not even giving Sleepy any chance to think. No breaks at all. But Sleepy takes it. Ooh. Monkey flips him out of the corner. Stomp to the back of the upper neck. Or back of the upper neck. Back of the lower neck. Upper spine area. Sleepy maybe looking to fly again to the outside. High risk, high rent district up here. Big headbutt off the top rope. Nobody wins in a headbutt. Apparently Sleepy came out on top there. Sleepy with the uppercut. And Sleepy is feeling himself pretty confident. But overconfidence could potentially ruin the match. Flair looking like he was playing possum, taking his time. Sleepy's able to get that flying fist off the top rope. And Sleepy, ooh, maybe was going for the Sleepy hold. Below zero connects. Could be it. Could be over. Flair just barely not under the ropes. 2. Kick out at 2, though, by Sleepy. Flair thought he had it. And now Flair working over the fingies of Sleepy, making it hard to put him in holds and lift him up when your hands are in that much pain. Maybe even hard to throw a punch. All those nerve endings on your fingers. Throws him across the ring, off the ropes. Bulldog plants him face first into the canvas. Both of these men have been taking turns with momentum here tonight. Flair is looking to fly again to the outside. Ooh, double axe handle reversed by Sleepy. Drop kick to the floor. Kick to the gut. Sleepy and Flair fighting it out once again on the outside. A very popular place. Running neck breaker. Count of 3. They have till 10. Gets under him. That amateur wrestling style of SleepyPengu. Ooh, back of the head. Nowhere in between except the concrete. Just stomping his face into the concrete. Count of 6. SleepyPengu letting out some frustration. Makes it in at 7. It's going up top again. Elbow drop. Nobody's home, though. Both these have scouted each other's high-flying abilities. Picks up for a power bomb. But Flair is not letting go. Refusing to release it. Triple power bomb. Could potentially have just knocked out SleepyPengu. No, he reeling. Kicks him up. Kicks him off. Could potentially have caught him there with just the right amount. Ref making sure that the shoulders are down. A little bit of a slow count. Had to make sure he wasn't in the ropes. Our senior official, Sleepy's got Flair in the Sleepy hold. Ooh, rolls just away from the ropes. Could see a tap out or a pass out. Cutting the air off from FlairZero. SleepyPengu has it cinched in tight. Like fangs around the neck of Flair. Flair rolls through, though. Is able to get out of it, but he is dazed. Nobody likes when you cut off the circulation into a combo breaker by FlairZero. Busting SleepyPengu open. 2. Could this be it? No. Kick out at 2 by Sleepy. Sleepy is now busted open. That face is looking as red as Flair's hair. Below 0 by FlairZero. Ref goes behind 1, 2, and 3. Puts away SleepyPengu. Here at Never Let Go. Flair would never let go those power bombs. Putting up a win after a loss, and maybe SleepyPengu has some thinking to do backstage. We'll see. Congratulations to FlairZero as we move into the MPW Openweight Championship match. Dragthulu will have to defend this title before he gets a shot at the Icon Division Championship. Who will be the challenger? Let's find out next. All right, it's time for the MPW Openweight Championship match. This match will be Falls Count Anywhere, and the opponent coming out will be selected at random against Dragthulu's Openweight champion out of anyone in the roster. And it is none other Tyranomaximum will be challenging Dragthulu for the MPW Openweight Championship. A handful of weeks ago, Tyranomaximum came out and shocked the world, accepting Draven's challenge for a shot at the Idol Division Championship tournament. Was unfortunately unable to take part in the Golden Opportunity match because they didn't sign their contract. The newest signee of MPW. They lost to MintyClovers in the semifinals of the Icon Division #1 contender tournament. But they are here for MPW Gold tonight, or Purple rather, as Ty is challenging Dragthulu for the MPW Openweight Championship, the working championship, the working man's championship. The champion that has to defend the championship more than any other championship. Tyranomaximum first match that they'll ever be in for Falls Count Anywhere, the Open Weight Championship rulings. Be interesting to see what they're able to do. They're very fast, agile. What can they do when everything is available to them? And what can they do against questionably, arguably, I mean, there's only been two, but arguments could be made, the best MPW Openweight champion of all time was able to defend his title. He's the only Openweight champion to defend his title. Again, there's only been two, so it's not really fair to say that. You know, time will tell. Defended his Openweight championship against the demon that stays in his mind. FlairZero was able to put that away. A lot of happiness in the weight lifted off his chest there. And we'll have to defend against Tyranomaximum. Inter-division match here. Ty, of course, is an idol. And Ty is facing an icon. That is what the Open Weight Division Championship is all about. It is equal opportunities. Doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, what you are, where you've been. If you're in the MPW roster, you have a shot and a chance at a open weight title shot of being randomly selected. You're in the pool. You can be picked. People who've already had a shot still have chances to be picked. Champions. We could have seen a back-to-back, or not necessarily back-to-back, but a double Unchained versus Dragthulu match for 2 titles tonight. But alas, the randomizer giveth and the randomizer taketh away. Dragthulu could be the first ever MPW roster member to walk away with 2 titles. Could be Draggy 2 belts after tonight. Can Dragthulu walk away with 2 championships? We'll have to see. First, he has to survive this match and then survive another one. And that puts a lot, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere, anything goes, weapons are available. He will have a break between his match. But that, like, how much of a break do you need after getting smacked in the head with a kendo stick? And that's what it's all about. The MPW Open Weight Championship is here to be defended by Dragthulu. Tyranomaximum, the least experienced member of the roster. Doesn't mean that they don't know what they're doing. They beat Draven, still one of the highest ranked idols in the division, in their very first match. So honestly, anything's possible. But Dragthulu has beaten Angel for this title and defended it against FlairZero. Dragthulu is highly ranked in the Icon division as well. And is the Icon division heavyweight champion #1 contender. This match could go any way. The ref showing the challenger. That's what it's all about. That's the motivation of why we're here in this business. If you want to be a working, fighting champion, that's the championship you're going for. Tyranomaximum versus Dragthulu. And the bell has rung. Ooh, Dragthulu tossing. Ty right off the height advantage goes in drag slightly. A little bit more of a reach advantage. Maybe a little bit more of a weight advantage as well on Dragthulu's side. But a lot of that weight is pure muscle from the dragon from hell. Dragthulu immediately takes control and sends Ty out of the ring. They can pin anywhere, but Ty rolls through and an early pinfall. 1 count, though. Too early. The champion's not careful. DDT onto the floor. The champ's not careful. They could lose their title here. The running forearm blocked again by Dragthulu. Dragthulu rolls into a cross arm breaker. Could see an early tap out on the floor. No, Ty breaks it. Already going for the early falls. Oh my god, headbutt to the balls. Jesus Christ. Fucking Ty will do anything. Ty will do anything to win. Dragthulu. Jesus. Oh, dodges the senton. DDT to the floor again. That could easily knock people out. Kick out at 1. Still too early to call it, but that is just concrete on the floor with like the smallest bit of padding. I cannot stress it enough, as that is incredibly dangerous, and any of those could concuss the champion here. Tyranno, rolls up again. Both need to keep guard on each other, both looking for the early win. Drags want to take it home early so that he doesn't have too much damage for his Icon Division Championship match. The World Heavyweight cross arm breaker again, working over that arm of Ty. Can't quite hold on to it though. Tosses at the back of the head, bouncing off of the floor. Ty is just targeting the head of Dragthulu. Dragthulu is looking to be dazed a bit here. Ty throws Drag back in the ring. He does not have to be in the ring to be pinned, but there are a lot of tools and tricks that Ty can use to their advantage to pick up a win against Dragthulu here. Ooh, axe handle to the top of the head. Power bomb. Dragthulu, no. Ty fights out of it. Running clothesline blocked again by Drag. Just scouting each shot here. DDT, busts open Dragthulu. All that damage to the head. Ty looking for something in the corner maybe? No. Thought against it. Drag, blood dripping. That's not going to look good for his match later tonight. Ty rolls to the outside looking dizzy in front of the French-Canadian commentators booth. DDT to the floor again and goes for the pin. Ref a little bit out of position. Got to keep track of them. Kick out at 1. Still by Dragthulu. Ty is really looking for these early wins. Trying to get a shot at any point. Drops the legs on the balls and the gut. Continuing to target the groin. Anything goes here. This is purely legal. Ref's discretion as well. Could see a referee stoppage for the first time ever. Knee to the head. Back of the head from Ty to Ty. Could see the first ever ref stoppage based on ball damage. Ty gets tossed into the barricades. And Drag is looking for a weapon here. A kendo stick to help put it away. Whack to the side of the arm. Into the back of the head. Ducks that one. And then Ty knocks it out of Dragthulu's hands with these forearms. Went for a super kick. Gets caught in another cross arm breaker. These arm bars will wear down the arm. Even if they don't get the tap, they're going to wear down the arm and make it very dangerous later on in this match if Ty doesn't do something to block those. Ty takes control here. And an extinction bomb to the floor. Ty could potentially be a new champion here. 1, 2, no! Near fall 2.9, 2.6. Ty putting insane wear and tear on Dragthulu here. Drag sends them into the barricades. Dragthulu now sends them into the apron. Back Saito suplex right in front of the French-Canadian commentators booth. They're getting a wonderful showing here. Front row seats to this massacre of a match. Throws them into the table. Dragthulu letting out the aggression as Tyranno picks up Dragthulu and sends him into the barricade. Elbow drops. Ty maybe looking for that kendo stick. I am right. I think Drag wished I wasn't. Whacking him with that kendo stick. Ooh. Tried to back up, but grabs the kendo stick out of the hand and throws Ty into the steel steps. Could potentially be it. 1, 2. No. Barely a 2 count, but near fall indeed. Dragthulu tossing Ty into the apron. Just tossing. Oh, Ty sort of went over the barricade and back over there. Ooh, flying forearm finally connects. Ty's been looking to hit that for a while now. Throws Drag into the barricade, using everything in their surroundings for their advantage, both of them. Ooh, splash to the floor. Takes out the wind, hurts the abs. Ty continuing to bash the head of Dragthulu, busting him open further. That blood's been dripping since the beginning, really, of this match, very early on. Ty could potentially DDT. I was maybe looking for another extinction bomb, but no, DDT to the floor. And Ty is looking for maximum impact onto the floor of the concrete. Could have just knocked out and could be the new open weight champion. And they are. Tyranomaximum continues to shock the world. The new MPW open weight champion. Tyranomaximum, and does that not bode well for Dragthulu in our semi-main event, the Icon Division Championship match? Drag will not come out double champion tonight, but could potentially come out with the World Championship. We'll have to find out, but before that, we have one more match between two disgruntled members of the Icon Division. Let's see what happens there. Now it is time for some more Icon Division singles match. And it will be B.A. Tycho entering the arena. This is going to be a grudge match between two Icon Division members. It is B.A. Tycho versus Gareth Unpardoned. They've had so many issues. B.A. Tycho and Gareth Unpardoned got into a match last month at Realizing Redemption. B.A. Tycho assaulted Gareth backstage, and Gareth was able to come out nearly unscathed. Almost thought his arm was broken. But he was not able, Gareth was not able to make his way to join Merlin for Merlin's Icon Division Championship match, and Merlin would end up losing that match. Later on, Gareth would get involved in Merlin and B.A. Tycho's match, and then B.A. Tycho would return the favor by bringing a kendo stick out and assaulting Gareth. Some say that that B.A. Tycho's methods are a little bit unnecessary for a hero that he claims to be, but B.A. Tycho does claim to speak for the chat, speak for the people. He hears everyone and is here to withhold justice, and he thinks that these two members here are the reason that there is no justice. It is Gareth Unpardoned and MerlinGTB here tonight. Gareth Unpardoned will be facing B.A. Tycho to get a little bit of revenge, and in his corner, like always, is MerlinGTB, his teacher, his partner, his friend. These two have been inseparable since Gareth has joined MPW. Gareth helped Merlin secure a win against TheSleepyPengu using some shenanigans, and maybe some more shenanigans will be afoot in this match. You can't keep one eye. You have to keep one eye on Merlin and Gareth at the same time when you're in a match with one of these two. And hopefully that eye doesn't get caught with a right one. It's hard. It's like you're in a 2-on-1 situation almost. Not to mention that Gareth is one of the highest ranked Icon Division members. Through hard work alone, questionable. But he has won a lot. He nearly made it all the way. He actually picked the match that Dragthulu and him would be able to face in the stipulation for the #1 contendership match that he lost. He picked regular singles match so I can have my man Merlin down at ringside with me. Was unable to pick up the win here. And that match, well, the Icon Division Championship match will happen after this one. B.A. Tycho versus Gareth Unpardoned. These two have had a lot of fights together, whether it be singles or tags. But it's always good to see them one-on-one just to settle some differences. Ooh, right hand. B.A. Tycho's been relatively dominant. He's had some losses, but when he wins quick. So Gareth maybe want to extend the match. Maybe B.A. Tycho is a sprinter, not a marathon runner. Maybe that's the way you get it. Nobody really knows who B.A. Tycho is. People still speculate on the forums who B.A. Tycho is. I still don't know who he is. We may never know who this man is. Hopefully one day we will find out. All that is certain is that he is here, and he is here to damage Gareth Unpardoned with those big clubbing blows to the head and the forearms. Kick out at one, very barely a 1 count. That was like a 0.99999 count. Gareth switches momentum. Ooh, takedown by B.A. Tycho. We have 2 more matches after this one for tonight. MPW prevents Never Let Go. And they're both World Championship matches. The Icon Division Championship will be defended in the semi-main event. And in the main event, the Idols Division Championship will be defended in Falls Count Anywhere fashion. B.A. Tycho is hearing some voices in his head with that slam. Ooh, it just takes him down. It looks like Merlin slipped in a chair, distracting our senior referee, maybe trying to give Gareth an opportunity to take an advantage there, but Gareth was too busy getting beat. Butterfly. Ooh, nope. Rolls through it. And now Merlin looking to distract the referee, maybe getting in the way of Gareth inadvertently. Gareth still maybe looking for the brown crown. Up top, no. Turns around for a moonsault, defying gravity, just floating. B.A. Tycho rolls out, but Gareth ain't too far behind. Senton off the middle rope. Gareth now working over B.A. Tycho on the floor here. Very popular floor. This is arm breaker on the floor as well. This is a very MerlinGTB and Gareth styled arena. Maybe gives them a little bit more power than usual. Gareth maybe looking to break B.A. Tycho's arm like he almost did to him. Throws him into the barricade at 6. He has to make it in before 10. B.A. Tycho is not against count-out victories. Gareth does not seem in a rush. He does have a 3 count there. There he goes. He hears 8. Maybe he didn't know what time he was on. B.A. Tycho catches him early, ducks the leg. Hurricane Rana by Gareth. B.A. Tycho has... Oh, in plain sight by B.A. Tycho. But Merlin is going to get up on the apron. The referee doesn't see him. Ooh, near fall, though. Gareth had to kick out without any help from Merlin there. The ref was not in any way seeing Merlin. German suplex. Merlin was trying to help there. B.A. Tycho has played some mind games with both Gareth and Merlin. A couple months ago, actually grabbed Merlin's Icon Division Championship and tried to run away with it during a match, just to get in the head of Merlin. And now he's just manhandling Gareth right now. Gareth incredibly resilient, busts him open though. Oof. With those punches, been taking a lot of hits to the head, a lot of elbows to the face. As B.A. Tycho makes it up top, drops the knee onto the head. This is looking like a murder, but Gareth is trying to get that momentum back. His face is bloodied up. Ooh. Hurricane Rana. Brown Crown lands it. Could this be it? No, toes under the ropes. Ooh, Gareth is saying you get one. He's saying a little bit of words there. Standing shooting star press to B.A. Tycho. Sharing his frustrations with him, I suppose. Throws B.A. Tycho off the ropes. Drop kick, but B.A. Tycho does not fall, and neither does Gareth. Ooh, taking his head off with that clothesline. Just a hook to the throat. This match is going to be a perfect breather for Dragthulu. Going to get stitched up before his championship match against Unchained. Hopefully he'll have enough time. Hopefully these guys go a little bit long. I think Dragthulu is probably in the ring doctors just praying that he'll be medically cleared for his title match. And that these guys take their time with each other. And I think these two want nothing more than to beat the crap out of each other. After everything that's been going on. B.A. Tycho mounts Gareth again with those hammer fists to the skull and busting him open, cutting him with those elbows, trying to get more blood out of the face of Gareth Unpardoned. And now, ooh, Gareth rolls through there. Ooh, backstabber by Gareth. Goes for the pin, could be it. One, no, kick out at one. B.A. Tycho is feeling nothing, or he's just showing off there. Expressing maybe a little bit too much energy. Doesn't look like there's anywhere on B.A. Tycho right now. Gareth going in the corner. Looking for a high caliber. Will it connect? It does! High caliber could be it. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. A pretty solid 2 count for B.A. Tycho. Now Gareth's looking to put it away. Brown crown at the top. All 3. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 still. B.A. Tycho will not go down, and the wear and the frustration is showing on Gareth's face there. Maybe looking for something. Again, who knows? Could be going for another brown crown at the top. Merlin cheered him on. Brown crown connects again. Will B.A. Tycho go down? 2, 3. Gareth puts a nail in the coffin for B.A. Tycho. Almost seemed like nothing he could do would put him down. Gareth showing why he deserves to be here. Some shenanigans from Merlin, but I'd say that overall Gareth fought that pretty hard. And honestly, some of those distractions and diversions by Merlin kind of worked to his disadvantage. But nonetheless, Gareth puts it in the mind of B.A. Tycho that he is not to be trifled with. And we will move on to our semi-main event Icon Division World Heavyweight Championship match. Dragthulu versus UnchainedAwesome. You don't want to miss it, folks. It is time for the MPW Icon Division Icon Division Championship, Heavyweight Championship. And here is your challenger, the man who beat Gareth Unpardoned to get his shot at the title, Dragthulu. He's coming off of his match earlier tonight, just 2 matches ago. He lost the title for the Openweight Championship, former Openweight Champion, Dragthulu. And let's give you a little bit of a tale of the tapes here, if I will. Dragthulu and Unchained have met each other a total of 3 times in matches. On our 5th ever MPW show, Dragthulu fought UnchainedAwesome in singles competition and picked up a win. On our 9th show, Drag lost with Unchained. He was on the same team in that 3-on-3 Eliminator Icon Division match. He was on the winner's side, I believe. with Unchained and Angel, I believe, could have been the loser's side, but I'm pretty sure they were the winner's side, and they lost. And then on the 16th episode of MPW, Dragthulu beat and pinned the champion with the championship. Well, he had the championship, Unchained, in a triple threat with TheSleepyPengu as well. So Dragthulu is not, he's not unfamiliar with pinning the champion here. Unchained's got some catching up to do. But Dragthulu has never faced Unchained in a championship match, so we will see. Could be here to trade out that purple for silver, and I mean, every championship would look good around Dragthulu's waist. Can Unchained be the first ever Icon Division champion to defend successfully their title? He beat it off of MerlinGTB at Realizing Redemption, and is your reigning and defending Icon Division Heavyweight Champion, UnchainedAwesome, the King of the Lariat. He is not looking to lose that title here. Can Unchained pick up the win against Dragthulu and defend his title for the first time ever? He won his title inside of Satan's cell against Merlin. He went through hell itself to get this title. Will he lose it here, or will he be the first ever Icon Division champion to defend the title? And this is not even our last championship match of the night, as Shmeeps will be defending the Idol Division Championship in the main event. This is your semi-main event. Dragthulu is definitely working uphill today with the wind against him, coming off of his match earlier today. Had his face busted open by Tyranomaximum, had his balls crushed by Tyranomaximum. Can Dragthulu fight through the pain and win the most coveted prize in the Icon Division? There is your challenger, Dragthulu. Or will Unchained be able to pick up the win? The champion, UnchainedAwesome. This match is for all the marbles. The semi-main event of MPW Masu Pro Wrestling presents Never Letting Go. Will Dragthulu let go of this opportunity? Will it slip through his fingers? Our senior official holds up the belt, and it's time to ring the bell. Icon Division Championship match, one-on-one normals match. It's been a while since the title has been defended in a normal match, which does mean that the championship advantage is in effect, which means that if Unchained loses by disqualification and or countout, he will remain champion. Dragthulu, early advantage here in the corner, gets the legs up though. And now Chain trading blows with Drag, throws him in the corner, knees up in the corner. Trying to push him in. Get that foot on the chin and the neck. Definitely might see a targeting by Unchained to the head of Dragthulu. Ooh, the distance he made with that elbow drop. Dragthulu definitely wants to take this home early. 1, 2, kick out at 2. A near fall this early on could spell disaster for Unchained, or he's just taking, like, slowing it down, knowing, you never know, could be using those pinfalls as a break to keep up the breath. Leg lariat off the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, kick out at 1. All that strength, the adrenaline pumping through Dragthulu right now. Ooh, kick to the gut. Dragthulu's educated feet. Oh, picks him up for a power slam. Just dumps Chain. 1, 2, kick out of 2. A pretty decent 2 count, you know, not close to 3. Dragthulu Snapdragon Suplex does not release the pin. 2, near fall for the champion. Unchained is in trouble. Dragthulu's brought his A game and is looking for the Abyssal Tombstone incredibly early on. A little bit in the ropes there, though. Pulls his legs away from the ropes. Could we see a new champion this early? We do! Dragthulu took it home early. I don't know what happened there, but Dragthulu took it home quickly and is your new Icon Division champion. Dragthulu remains the only Icon in the division to ever defend a championship. He trades his Openweight championship for a bit of silver. Incredibly impressive win, but it isn't the last as we go for the Idol Division Championship match. And an emotional and crazy upset for Dragthulu. Let's go to our main event. All right, it is time for your main event of the evening of Masu Pro Wrestling presents Never Letting Go. It will be your Idol Division Championship match. And the challenger is none other than MintyClovers, who was on a very long losing streak and is now on a little bit of a winning streak here. Outlasted every other competitor, every other Idol Division member to get to this point. Defeated Usaino, defeated Tyranomaximum, and defeated MamaInu, not in that order, but to get to this point in the Icon Division or the Idol Division tournament. And this match has a loaded history. In the first ever episode of MPW, Masu Pro Wrestling, ShmeepsWorld and MintyClovers faced one-on-one in the main event in a Falls Count Anywhere match, which this match will be Falls Count Anywhere. They'll be running back their first ever match, and both have changed and evolved so much from then. Shmeeps, of course, beat MintyClovers in the first ever main event. Shmeeps would also go on to beat MintyClovers in a 2v2 tag team match, would pin Minty with her partner Draven to earn a advantage going into War Games, and these two fought it out as the first members of their War Games party, which Shmeeps' team also won. MintyClovers is 0-3 when it comes to matches against Shmeeps. Could this be her opportunity to pick up a win? With all the momentum on her side, MintyClovers shocked the world to get this opportunity. Will the Cinderella story of MintyClovers continue? Or will her carriage turn into a pumpkin tonight thanks to the purple kryptonite of ShmeepsWorld? Shmeeps is the longest reigning and defending Idol Division champion, was able to beat the undefeated Draven for the title, is the only person to ever pin, actually was the only person to ever pin Draven before Tyranno showed up. Will they be able to beat MintyClovers again, or will MintyClovers beat ShmeepsWorld for the first time ever and get her first ever Idol Division Championship match? ShmeepsWorld is probably the best champion we've had so far for the Idols Division. Longest reigning, most defenses, which is only one. Can MintyClovers beat Shmeeps? We will see. Falls count anywhere. Anything goes. Weapons are legal. Pinfall submissions can be from anywhere in the arena or outside of it. ShmeepsWorld bounces off the ropes for an early head scissor. Gets caught by MintyClovers. ShmeepsWorld in that gold and white PLE attire, only worn for really special matches for Shmeeps. And Shmeeps takes complete control. This is why she is the champion. Powerbomb out of the corner. Ooh, working the leg of MintyClovers. Minty needs those legs. Both are high flyers when it comes to competition and fighting. And taking out those legs is a very vital and potential damning thing for MintyClovers by Shmeeps. Off the ropes, Bulldog by Shmeeps in complete control early on. Goes for the pin. One kick out at one, though. Minty is not easy to put away. Minty's record may be a little bit confusing for some when they see MintyClovers. MintyClovers has had in double digits losses here in MPW, but she never says die. She is put out only when you absolutely, like, the last bit of breath is in MintyClovers as she snaps the neck onto the ground here. Ooh, Hurricane Rana by ShmeepsWorld. So MintyClovers is hard to put away. She doesn't get put away too easily. Inverted Boston Crab could potentially see a tap. I don't think we've ever seen MintyClovers tap out anyone. The pool of MintyClovers wins are small, but doesn't mean we can't see a victory here tonight. Make an crazy upset against ShmeepsWorld, who is also someone to not be trifled with, someone that doesn't say die very often. Was able to take out Draven. Elbow drop from the sky. Does MintyClovers. Goes for another pin. Could see a new champion here. Kick out at one. Both sharing one counts. Minty, the stress, maybe the pressure being put on her. This is a completely different Minty than the one Shmeeps met at the very first episode of MPW. And this is a completely different Shmeeps that Minty met at MPW. For good or bad, that's what it is. These two have grown into their own people. Minty has had some ups and downs and could potentially pick up a win here. Both have improved as Minty is working over the body of Shmeeps. Minty's put in some submissions into her arsenal, it looks like, and is showing off a new side of MintyClovers. Something that maybe Shmeeps wasn't expecting. Ooh, picks her up for a fall-away slam! Landing both onto the floor. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, and you can win the match anywhere as long as you get those shoulders down. MintyClovers and Shmeeps trading misses and dodges. Snap mare, or neck breaker, excuse me. Goes for a kick, ducks it. MintyClovers breaker, raking the back. 1, 2, near fall for the champion. Falls like that could spawn doubt in the head of the champion. It is best to not let those voices creep in to say, can I do this? Can I really put them away? MintyClovers will be the first one to pull out some toys, and of course she goes to that kendo stick. Smack to the back. Ooh. DDT onto the floor by Shmeeps. Not letting that kendo stick get out of hand there. MintyClovers could pull out a lot of stuff with that. Do a lot of damage. Getting her in the corner. Pedigree? No. Butterfly backbreaker. Drops Minty on the knee. And running clothesline. This could be it on the floor. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by MintyClovers. Not quite enough to put them away. Back of the head. Drop kick by Shmeeps. Shmeeps looking around at the crowd. Drop kick misses though. Lands on her back on the floor. Minty needs to think of something here. Kicks Shmeeps while she's down. Minty's got to think about what she can do to put away. Minty runs. Minty. Ooh! Clover cutter by Minty. Clover cutter on the floor. New champion. No. Kick out of 2. Minty got that running start. I didn't know what she was going for. And tosses Shmeeps across the arena. It's all about who can get that big move off. Fisherman Buster! Brain Buster on the floor. And Minty might be going under the ring for something else. Another kendo stick. You can't keep that kendo stick out of the hands of MintyClovers. Apparently you can. So he's going to go back to them. Throws Minty into the barricade. And now Shmeeps working over the leg of Minty again. And a shooting star press. Ooh, MintyClovers rolls up the champion. The ref completely out of position. 1, 2. Ooh, near fall there. 2 count. Coulda seen a new champion here. MintyClovers picks up Shmeeps and is going to drop her head first onto the hardest part of the apron there. That's the hardest part of the ring. Throws Shmeeps head first into the barricade. Ooh, slap to the face. Back and forth trading here. Shmeeps is looking a little bit dazed. In control, though. He's going to trade the favor. The people in the front row are going to get a show here. Drops the gut straight onto the top of that barricade. And now Shmeeps is grabbing that kendo stick. Minty rolls through. Clover cutter again onto the floor. Could we see a new champion? 1, 2, no, kick out, near fall again. The Clover cutter from out of nowhere. I thought that could be it, but MintyClovers Shmeeps able to kick out there. It's not going to be so easy to put away Shmeeps like that. Ooh, look for a critical roll there, maybe. MintyClovers caught her, though. Luthez press by MintyClovers, keeping the pressure up on Shmeeps. Ooh, went for something there. Couldn't quite connect. Shmeeps suplex onto the floor. The pain shooting through MintyClovers' spine all the way up. 2, kick out of 2. Near fall for both competitors. It looks like Shmeeps might have some doubts, maybe some frustration there. Now Shmeeps is looking for something under the ring, and that's a sledgehammer to the gut of MintyClovers. Now this is a little bit more of a weapon of Shmeeps' choice. The sledgehammer just hammering in. Ooh, critical roll! Caught MintyClovers off guard, does a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, but doesn't go for the pin. Doesn't think that that's going to put MintyClovers away. Could potentially be the hubris of Shmeeps here. Potentially should have finished her off when you had the chance. MintyClovers is dazed, though. I don't know. MintyClovers smacked in the head with that kendo stick, waking her up, though. Kendo stick to the gut, to the back of the head. MintyClovers whirling with that kendo stick. Back and forth. Both wondering what to do to put them away. Needy T onto the ground. Needy T by MintyClovers. Horn first into the ground. Falcon Arrow! Falcon Arrow. We've seen Shmeeps hit the Falcon Arrow off the top rope before. Nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow! And MintyClovers is your new Idol Division champion. MintyClovers has gone from the bottom to the top. MintyClovers is your new Idol Division champion. Today was in fact a good day for MintyClovers. Double new champs. MintyClovers. As we will see you guys, that was all we had. I hope you guys had enjoyed, and I'll see you on Thursday. I'm Masu Pro Wrestlington. This was Masu Pro Wrestling, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. New champions, three new champions. Thank you guys. This was Never Letting Go. MPW presents. See you guys.